What up, YouTube? Morning. It's 5:11 a.m. and I am in Sterling, Illinois. I am beat. Last time I yapped with you guys, we were in Paul Valley on Friday. Delivered up there to Walmart DC, which I'm sitting in Walmart DC now here in Sterling. Take that off. I'm back in the truck now. But let's see, we delivered at Paul Valley, and then we went up to Panoka City, Oklahoma, and we picked up a load that went to Boonville, Indiana. And then I had a load come out of Boonville, Indiana that went to Washington Courthouse, Ohio. So we got at the Washington Courthouse. We got up there yesterday afternoon we got there. And oh, hang on. I thought I was already in my sleeper here. For some reason I ain't in my sleeper. I don't know why that. Anyway, so we got to Washington Courthouse Square, or Washington Courthouse, Ohio, not Square. I think Courthouse Square back home. We got there and shut down. I got there. Oh shoot. I couldn't even tell you what time I got there this morning. It was earlier in the day. Got there and we had a 4:30 appointment. Let me take it back. We had a 4:30 check-in, 5 o'clock appointment. Sorry, I'm getting a tool. This little handy thing. This is a beauty. I love this. Oh, where are they at? There they are. So we got there. We had a 4:30 check-in, 5:30 appointment time. But while I was sitting there waiting, I got oh God, that feels good. I'm gonna back up a second on this. This thing right here. You can look these up. This is called a LIBA, L-I-B-A. I had this with my physical therapist, which I still do my physical therapy things. Some of you might know I was in a car accident and kind of banged me up pretty bad, and I had some surgery, but I've got some permanent muscle damage and stuff from it, and it gets knotted up and hurts, whether I'm doing anything or not. This thing here gets all the knots. This little ball get all down on your shoulder blade, and this is up on your shoulder. You can really get a hold of these handles. This thing is a lifesaver. Between this and the TENS unit and BC powders. Anyway, now back to what I was saying. So we were sitting there waiting to go in and do our check-in for our appointment. And make sure my headlights is off. I got a message from my dispatch to take my empty. First I got my next load out of Ottawa, Illinois, going up to Kenosha, Wisconsin, going up there to a distributor. But anyway, I got that one. Then I got turned around and I got another one that told me I needed to take my empty, instead of going to where I was loading in Ottawa, I needed to take my empty to another one over in where was that at? Hillsdale, Illinois, which is about about 35 miles east of where I'm at right now, or west of where I'm at right now. Then I got to go back east to go to Ottawa. So I'm like, okay, not a big deal. Run over there, drop my empty, take off, go back, and pick up my other load. Here comes another wrench flying out of the toolbox. They got a relay I needed to get taken care of, which is the one I'm on now. So I picked it up in Eaton, Ohio. Did a relay with a driver there. I got there about 9:30. Now it's from there to here. It hurts to reach up today. I have good days, have bad days. Today's a bad day. It's almost 400 miles from there to here. I was about 100 miles from where I was at, where it picked up at. But this thing is wonderful. Anyway, okay, I gotta put this thing down while I try to talk to y'all. I'll do that in a minute when I get off here with y'all. So I was kind of confused. I was like, which way do you want me to go first? What? I know what's what. So anyway, I needed to pick up this relay first, which I brought here to a Walmart DC. Now in Washington Courthouse, I was at another Walmart DC. See how this DC thing is rotating out? So I got I left that DC. I went in at 8 o'clock, and that says you check on my paperwork because I have another load I had to pick up to take to another DC for you guys. They had just got back from lunch, had my paperwork handy, so I grabbed my paperwork and I shot out of there and ran over and met up, picked this load up. So I left there at about 10 o'clock. I took a 30-minute break there because I needed 6 hours to run over here. Yeah, 6 hours and 2 minutes to get here is what it said on the clock, and I had like 6 hours. So I was like, well, I'm gonna do my 30 here. I got time for it. So went ahead and did my 30. I'm here now in Sterling, Illinois. I'm just east of Davenport, about 30, probably about 60, 70 miles, maybe 80, somewhere in that neighborhood. And when I leave here, like I said, I got to run down to is that Hillsdale? I got it wrote down. Yeah, Hillsdale. I got to run down to Hillsdale to the Jocelyn plant, drop this empty, then I'll bobtail back over to Ottawa and pick that load up and take it up to Kenosha. Then when I get to Kenosha and I get done unloading there, I'll leave from there and I'll go up to New London and pick a load up that goes all the way back to Olathe, Kansas. So I'm still still a stop, drops this empty, that load, so that's 2. Yeah, I'm still two loads before I even get to that one. So yeah, it's gonna be busy. Kind of run a little thin on hours too, so you know, let's see what we're doing on hours, because I was gonna look at that the other day. Right now I got 17 hours, but the good thing about it is my next load here, it hardly goes anywhere. I mean, I got 30 something mile run this way, and then I think it's probably 80 miles, 90 miles back to Ottawa, maybe a little over 100. And then from where I'm picking that load up at and taking it, let's see, see if this is it. Yeah, this is one that's out of Ottawa. It's going up to Kenosha. It's only 132 miles, so 2.5 hour run. So not a big deal there. That's gonna be an easy one. 2.5 hour run up there, and then I'll run on up to my final stop to go back south, and that is going to be, that's up in New London, Wisconsin. I'm 152 miles, so basically I'm 3 hours from where I was at. So we'll go up there, we'll get that load. That load is supposed to be ready on the 2nd at like 7 o'clock at night. So it's not going to be ready till like 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm going to see where I can squeeze the 34 in here if I can. If I can't, we're still good on hours. So, I mean, we should be anyway. But yeah, we out here running around. Now, let's get to the topic. We talked about it Friday. Alabama whooped Oklahoma. Simple as that. I knew it was going to happen. I called it. I said it. And it happened. So, all I gotta tell them is suck it up, Buttercup, and try again. So now we get to go play Clemson again. 3rd time, 4 years. We played Clemson, this will be 3rd time, and we played Georgia. So last 4 years we walked away with the crown twice out of the last 3 that played. This is the 4th. We're gonna walk away with another crown, I hope. But I ain't gonna take it away from Clemson. Clemson's got a good team. Good team. And all you Notre Dame fans, I warned y'all ahead of time. Y'all said y'all were going to whoop Clemson and Oklahoma was going to whoop Alabama. I don't know what psychic you're going to, but you better fire them because they lied to you. So, anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to do some Roll Tide too. I think that's on the 7th is when they play for that. Anyway, only rant I got, when big trucks move over and let y'all on the interstate, instead of riding beside us, either go in front of us or go behind us. Let us get back out of the lane, quit clogging up traffic. That's my gripe for today. Alright, but anyway, Happy New Year to everybody too, by the way. Day is the 1st. I'm gonna get off here. I gotta call my old man up. I call him every morning, check on him, talk to him. Unless I'm sleeping, he gets a phone call. So I will get him called, and I'm going back there and I'm going to sleep. So anyway, to the next one. Peace out. Have a good one, guys.